Hey guys, got a little bit of a treat today. This company was nice enough to reach out and ask me if I wanted to do a review on their KVM switch, which I haven't. The last time I used a KVM switch was in the early '90s. If anybody remembers the old ones that were big steel yellow boxes with the big clunky selector on the front. They worked at the time. They've actually come a long way, and they basically said, "Here's our website. If pick what you want," and they're nice enough to let me do that. So I ended up picking up the 4x2 Dual View KVM 2.0 HDMI and VGA in black. For whatever reason, it says brand new and made in China. So we're going to do a review on it and hook it up, see how it performs. I will say the packaging in this thing was beautiful. Like, it was packaged really nice. When I opened it up, as you can see, it's a little bit wrinkled now because I've already gone through the box to make sure there was no damage. Here's their user manual. I always get excited when I play around with KVM switches, and right now I really need one because I got multiple monitors, multiple computers. I had this weird issue where I was playing around with the one computer and the mouse hit the keyboard and I ended up deleting about 5 years old of movies that I had stored, which really bummed me out. So I was definitely looking in the market for one of these, and yeah, I'm impressed. When I took this out of the box, I was like blown away by the build quality. It's all aluminum, or yeah, I guess it's aluminum. There's the back. There's your two displays that you would put into it, your keyboard and mouse. It's got an extra USB. This PCI 1 and PCI 2 is for your monitor input basically. HDMI, VGA, or USB. So, and it comes with a separate power supply. The front basically just got your selector switch, and it has LEDs to show you, an IR sensor, and a little power switch. It's got a headphone jack and a microphone jack. Yeah, I'd have to read up more on that. I'm not sure how that works. What else we got here? Packaging on this thing is exceptional. We got really nice HDMI cables. Like, those are, it says 4K on them. Beefy. There's 2 sets and 2 VGA cables. Cool. Comes with a little power adapter. I'm guessing that would be 5 volts. Yeah. And a micro remote. Kind of cool. And no batteries. Nope. Alright, let me get this cleared up here. Yeah, so I'm totally blown away by these cables here. Usually when you get a kit like this, these cables are like super cheap. These are not. Yeah, they're somewhat gold plated. Nice and beefy, stiff. And they got their extra USB on there. Let's quickly plug it in, make sure it powers up. Yeah, it works. Cool. Oh, and this side here shows it's online. This side here is for the selector. Yeah. Cool. Well, let's. My intention of picking this up was to take it upstairs and actually try it on my computer. Like I said, I had a situation where I ended up deleting a couple of years worth of movies in one single stroke because my mouse hit the keyboard, and I was pretty bummed out about that. So, if you get one of these, you can avoid that. Let's take it upstairs and give it a try. Well, it works pretty good. So there's a few things that I found that obviously, if you're having issues with getting both monitors to work and the inputs, just reset the box. It will not work with these adapters, Swordfish or whatever. Monitor will just say can't display, it's not compatible, so these don't work. I had to end up stealing my wife's monitor that has VGA in, or HDMI in. So with that, as you can see, no problems. Everything is nice and smooth. It's working like it should. Flip it over. I'm just checking or testing the sound out on the KVM, and as you can hear, sounds pretty good. It's nice and bright. I mean, nice and loud. And the chip inside, or the preamp in there, is pretty good. So I'm happy about that. That's a nice bonus. It's basically plug and play with the sound. I didn't have to change anything in Windows to get that to work. It works, and it should work with this as well. My speaker. I'll try it. Okay, so if we unplug it, maybe it's not. Okay, so when you plug that in and you reset it, it does change your output.
Charges Thursday against 49.
Yeah, okay, so you'll have to, by default, it'll default to that, so you'll have to change it over to your other speakers if you want it to work properly. But that is a nice feature, though. Headset, earphones, USB, got it. So there you go. Not a bad product at all. It does exactly what you want it to do. I think it would be another nice feature on this KVM is if you could push a button to get both monitors to work at the same time. It doesn't say anything. I'm going to go through the instructions and have a look, see if it says anything about that. It also doesn't say anything about resetting the KVM if you're having problems getting them both working. So it's actually good I found that, so people won't think there's a dead channel or something.